And so down the stretch there, it's like, all right, young Carla, you're back in the rotation. Stop Kelsey Plum down in the clutch on her court.
Lads, the Aces just lost by 30. Like, I didn't think much could get worse.
Kelsey did what Kelsey-like things, right? And that step back three was nasty over Temi. But I was super impressed with her physicality.
How does an expansion team utterly dismantle the reigning WNBA champs? The Golden State Valkyries didn't just beat the Las Vegas Aces, they embarrassed them with a 27-point blowout. Kate Martin, a player the Aces let walk, led the charge. Was she the missing piece the Aces underestimated? And what about Aja Wilson, 4 games out of 5 under 20 points? It's a collapse no one saw coming. Stay tuned as we break down the shocking rise of the Valkyries and the Aces' spiraling meltdown.
This was rough. It was so bad because this was a national TV game. This was a nationally televised game.
Los Angeles Sparks team led by Kelsey Plum. Still no Cameron Brink, but there were plenty of implications.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Imagine this. The Golden State Valkyries didn't just pull off an upset. They dismantled the Las Vegas Aces by 27 points. The reigning champs, filled with Olympians and led by the legendary Aja Wilson, couldn't keep up. And right at the heart of that destruction, Kate Martin. To say her performance was electrifying doesn't even begin to capture it. This wasn't just about skill, it felt personal.
Her energy is contagious, right? And sharing the ball. And so I thought she played pretty well in getting the start.
People are interested in the Valkyries, whatever you want to say. Like, if anything, even if it's just a passing interest, there are people that are interested in the Valkyries.
No conscience. She doesn't seem to have a conscience when it comes to shooting the basketball, but what she hit 3 threes, 17 points, a huge...
Martin, who the Aces let go during the expansion draft, came out like she had a point to prove. And maybe she did. The Aces had called her a good role player, one of those dependable but not game-changing pieces. Clearly, they got that one wrong. She not only outplayed her competition, she outthought them. Time and time again, Martin dissected the Aces' defense like she designed it herself. Whether it was threading impossible passes to open shooters or cutting into the paint for an easy 2, she controlled the game.
Aces, I've never seen the Aces look this bad before. And the Valkyries are for real.
You know, rebound there at the end, and I thought her matching up with Rakia Jackson is a good measuring stick.
One highlight moment came in the third quarter when she locked down Jackie Young on defense, snatched the ball, and lobbed it cross-court to an awaiting teammate for a fast break 3. The crowd practically exploded. Meanwhile, Becky Hammon didn't shy away from calling her team out. Post-game, she said, "We didn't show up, plain and simple." But effort wasn't the only issue. The Aces looked disjointed, like a group of stars thrown together, not a team. Martin took full advantage of it, tallying 21 points, 9 assists, and 5 steals. Compare that to Wilson's 12 points and 6 rebounds on 4 of 13 shooting, and the difference in energy and efficiency becomes glaring. Letting Martin walk didn't just upgrade the Valkyries, it left the Aces exposed. The chemistry they counted on last year, it's gone. Role player contributions, nowhere to be found. Martin's departure created a leadership vacuum, and the Aces have yet to fill it. It says a lot about where the Aces are heading and where Martin's going. But guess what? Martin wasn't the only one who got away. There's another former Ace thriving elsewhere, and her story might be just as wild.
Lads, the Aces just lost by 30. Like, I didn't think much could get worse.
So not only was this a cup game, but it also, you know, would give them the series lead so far if there were to be a tiebreaker towards the end of the season.
This game was on ABC. The Valkyries, the new Golden State team. The team that people, in fairness, are interested.
You know what's crazier? Kate Martin wasn't the only player the Aces let slip away. Let's talk about Kelsey Plum. The Aces traded her to the LA Sparks, and she's putting up ridiculous numbers this season. 25.2 points and 5.5 assists per game. MVP level numbers. And she didn't waste any time proving herself either. In her first game with the Sparks, Plum dropped 37 points. That broke the WNBA record for the most points ever scored in a season opener. She was 11 for 19 from the field, perfect at the free throw line, and even added 5 steals. It wasn't just a strong performance, it was historic.
And, she got it done offensively. Super efficient. 7-11 of 11 from the field. Again, the 3 big threes, and they're tough threes.
But they play so hard. And I don't mean they're for real in the fact like they can compete.
So here's the big question. Why would the Aces trade her in the first place? A player this consistent, this efficient, it doesn't make sense. Was it ego, a strategic decision, or just a bad miscalculation? Whatever the reason, it's not working out for Vegas. Sure, they've still got big names, but they're struggling to play like a cohesive unit right now. Meanwhile, Kelsey Plum is reshaping the Sparks. Her ability to lead on the floor, find her teammates, and hit clutch shots has turned them into a serious playoff contender. It's almost like she's proving the Aces made a massive mistake every single game. And here's the kicker. Plum and Wilson were supposed to be the foundation of Las Vegas's future, but now Plum is lighting it up in LA, and Wilson is stuck trying to figure out why her team can't seem to get it together. They're missing the spark, pun intended, that Kelsey Plum brought. It all adds up to a huge challenge for the Aces, and it's not over yet.
Part of connecting that is having a tight, quick handle. Her handle is ultra quick, which allows her to fully utilize her.
And I mean, if you look at the stat sheet, AJ Wilson might have had a decent game. Like 5 of 13 from the field. She had 17 points, 6 boards.
But she wants it so much. She's so comfortable taking it. I think it's more efficient than maybe it looks at first sight.
On June 11th, Kelsey Plum is returning to Las Vegas with the Sparks to face the team that traded her. Imagine that scene. Sold-out arena, all eyes on Plum, and a game that's boiling with tension. She has a chance to deliver the ultimate you-made-a-mistake performance right there on their home court. This isn't just about one game anymore. It's a shift, and the Aces know it. The Las Vegas Aces' dominance isn't guaranteed anymore. Losing players like Kate Martin and Kelsey Plum hasn't just weakened their roster. It's exposed deeper issues. Take the Valkyries' blowout win. It wasn't just a fluke. It highlighted the cracks in the Aces' chemistry.
Surprisingly, not as bad as people thought. And they can compete. They're competitive and they fight.
Pass and getting that scoop float game. And so, they wouldn't have won that. It was a team effort, but I thought her contribution was huge.
When the competition wasn't that great, she looked like a megastar. But now with these new players up and coming and the quality of WNBA, she's looking very mediocre.
Meanwhile, players they let go are leading elsewhere. Plum is thriving with MVP stats, and Martin just made Vegas look unrecognizable on defense. Even Aja Wilson can't carry the load every night. So, what do you think? Are the Aces in trouble long term, or can they recover before it's too late? Let us know in the comments.